How you guys doing today? I'm Webtoon King, and today I'll be doing a prediction video about One Piece chapter 1000. So I usually don't like doing One Piece content because I'm trying to move towards doing more webtoons. I know I do a lot of manga, but I'm gonna start doing more webtoons because what the fuck is the point of my name if I'm gonna keep doing manga? So let's get to the video. I just got a quick video. I want to do predictions to see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure early, how do I say it? One Piece chapter 1000 early scans are coming out like the 25th. I'm not trying to get spoiled. Not 25th or 24th. I might be wrong the exact date, but I'm not trying to get spoiled on One Piece. So I'm reading the not official one first, then read the official one because I follow way too many YouTubers not to get spoiled. So yeah, so I'm gonna make my predictions to see if it actually comes out and I'm right. And I think it's just fun to speculate and see if you're right about manga. So let's get to the video. So like I said, it's gonna be a quick video. I don't like doing manga content too much because I see that my channel is doing too many manga instead of webtoons. So I'm gonna start pulling out webtoons content. I got video work. I'm working on a video right now. So let's get to chapter 1000. First of all, we all know the reason I want to make this video is a milestone. Like chapter 1000, not too many series get to that. So yeah, I kind of want to see if I get it right, like I said at the beginning. So I'm gonna go from least likely to most likely. I'm gonna get theory out the way. So because I'm a Zoro fan, so I'm trying to get this out the way. So I think chapter 1000 could be revealing Zoro full name. So I believe Zoro is a D. And the reason I say I believe Zoro is a D is because, like I said, I'm the Zoro fanboy, so you guys can be on my ass on the comments complaining about that, but I don't give a fuck. So the reason I believe Zoro is a D is because every time Luffy does something, they're always making a point to show that Zoro was, whether he doesn't do it completely, but he kind of thinks or almost complete the action that Luffy do. So that's why I always believe. I don't get why people bring up Sanji, but that's why I always believe Zoro is gonna be the vice captain. He should have been named it, but Luffy is just a goofy motherfucker, so he's never gonna be like one to be like, oh, you're my vice captain. The same way he got his Yonko position is probably the same way Zoro is gonna be named vice captain. Someone's probably gonna call it for him. I just see Luffy like that. So, like I said, they always make a point to compare the two. Luffy punched a celestial dragon, but before that, Zoro almost killed a celestial dragon. Like little stuff like that, you always see that they always compare each other. And like Luffy is the captain, and always people talk about how strong he is. Everybody is surprised that Zoro is now captain of his own men. That's why when people bring up other people in the Straw Hat, I'm like, it's not like other people never seen them fight or done anything. Like nobody other than Zoro and Luffy in the Straw Hat, people I've ever been shook and be like, oh my God, they're so strong. That's what I mean. Don't bring up the story's telling you where it's trying to go. So I don't get why people just be like, oh, just because you like a character don't mean anything. Like I'm about to make a point right now, and like I said, I'm a Zoro fan boy, so you can go way past this. That's not me saying Zoro is stronger than Luffy, which he should be, because he's the only one in the crew that's always been shown to train. And the only reason I believe it, see how you can, I'm gonna show you how you use story to prove your point instead of just saying I like the character and I think he's stronger. The reason I believe that Oda never makes it clear that Zoro is stronger is because first Luffy is the main character, and I honestly believe he will be killed off at the end. And second of all, like I don't want to sound racist, but Japanese people tend to not make people non-Japan people to be the strongest, or like the first 10 people are gonna be like, if they do a manga, it's gonna be Japanese people like most of the time. Like if you guys ever read or watched or not Kingdom Ashura, it's it was this Baki. Almost everybody who's top 10 is Japan. So Luffy's I believe Oda said he was Brazilian, and the reason I say they never fully confirmed that Zoro or Luffy is stronger is because you notice that ever since Mihawk cut Zoro throughout the pre-time skip, he's been injured, and him and Luffy and Zoro actually fought one-on-one. And people tend to go over their head because they're like, well, it wasn't serious. Well, Luffy was serious and Zoro wasn't. That's the difference. You see the difference? One was injured, one wasn't. It was like you can see how I'm saying you use a story to prove your point. Oda never fully confirmed who's stronger, and so I know I'm not talking about chapter 1000, but I don't want to make another One Piece video and just talk about this. So my point is, Oda never makes it fully clear. And after the time skip, you see he's holding his own against Ambrose Fujitoro. He was holding his own. He pretty much made everybody light work after the time skip. But pre-time skip, he was doing the same thing, and people like when everybody see that he was injured and stuff, they were like, "How you still alive?" And he even took Luffy pain. Luffy was passed out from his pain. Zoro took that pain and still went on. So yeah, Oda never makes it clear who's stronger, and they fought before. It's been a tie, and you gotta give it to the fact that Zoro was injured too at the time. So. Plus, Zoro Japanese. I don't see him not. That's why I will never think like even if Luffy does end up like the reason I said does end up because typically he's the main character, so he should be the strongest. But the reason I said does end up being closer is because Luffy, if he's alive at the end of the series, he's gonna be the strongest. I just think that Zoro is gonna be a lot closer than what Rayleigh and Roger was. They were close, but I think Zoro and Luffy would be so close that Luffy would take 60% of the fights if they fought, and Zoro would take 40%. That's how close I think the strength will be. So, yeah, I'm gonna get away from this. I was gonna talk more about this, but I've been talking about Zoro and Luffy, and we're talking about chapter 1000. That's why I believe he's a D. They always seem to compare them. Like him and Luffy, and even Lawson, some traits are the same. With the smiling thing, you always see Zoro smile when he's fighting, he's in danger. It's not like when Luffy died, he takes stuff more serious than Luffy, but there's traits there you can see from the D. So, I think chapter 1000 could be about Dragon, more about they can honestly, it could be more than one thing, to be honest. It can be about Dragon's fruit powers, or because I'm going off of chapter 100 when they introduce Dragon. They can do 10 for 10 where they can just explain Dragon's fruit and do something else. And my other theory could be it could be a backstory on the Rock's parts where they actually introduce Rocks and his bounty, how much he was, and maybe his devil fruit. And they can also, this is why I say it could be a multiple thing where they can introduce Dragon's bounty and Rocks. And it could also be a thing where Rocks can be what was I trying to say? Ross can be related to somebody like Black Bear, or I'm gonna be crazy for this, Zoro. Yeah, I don't know. I really want Zoro to be a D. I don't know why. So I think Rocks would be related to somebody we know. The obvious one would be Blackbeard, or the last one, probably the least likely, They can also enter, like, all three of these can be put in one chapter, because Oda can do that and just kill us. Also, I think the last theory can be a devil fruit that works underneath water. Where so it's a devil fruit that works underneath water, but you can't. It's not as strong underneath water. You still be weaker, but you don't pass out, and you can still use it. Well, I think Kaido works kind of like that, where his devil fruit is like a fish that can turn into a dragon, but he can breathe. Like he might not be able to move, but he's like a fisherman who ate devil fruit. But it'll be amazing if he can like kind of move around. He just can't use his devil fruit until he gets out of the water. But I'm more of a thinking that where they can introduce a fruit that can completely work underneath water, which would be amazing if Zoro can get. I'll be so for that. And that's also another theory where I think they can introduce Zoro back. Which I already said I think he rocks is really. I'm just playing. I just hope Zoro is a D. I'm really playing about that. I think more if they do really say something about Zoro, which is the Zoro arc, so they have to do at least one thing about Zoro. I think they might. I don't know, Kaido, somebody recognizes his sword. I don't know. There's something happens where they have to say that Zoro, or maybe Zoro always knew. Like Sanji knew who he was. He never told Straw Hats. He never told Straw Hat he was royalty. So Zoro can do the same. Like, okay, this is my full name. Like he meets Kaido, do some cool shit. Like he always be doing some cool shit. Pulls out his bandana. He's like, but Kaido's like joking on there. Like, oh, you rookies, blah blah blah. And Zoro's like, hey. My full name is Shumisuki. I'm from the Shumisuki clan, or something. Maybe it's another clan we don't know about. Yeah, the reason I say Shumisuki clan is because Zoro's name translates to fox in Spanish. I think one of those languages, Spanish, and the Shumisuki leader, the animal he had was a fox. So I don't know if it's like foreshadowing. That's definitely foreshadowing something. Like it might not be a Shumisuki, but it could be one of those families. Which I think it is a Shumisuki because even the manga chapters, it also noted that Shumisuki is tough. Like basically, they were describing this shit, and I was just like, "Are you talking about Zoro?" Because that sounds like Zoro. So I think that's my theory. I thought it was a quick video, but I talked so goddamn much. So I think it's gonna have multiple things. Hopefully, I don't know why. I always thought about a devil fruit that worked underneath water, and maybe because I want rocks to be alive, but I'll be happy if this devil fruit was that devil fruit, but someone else is about to eat it, or someone else can get their hands on. So that'd be exciting. So that's my theory. Hopefully at least one of it is right, so I don't look like a complete dumbass. I'm not really a One Piece like theorist like most of these YouTubers that be doing it. Like BDA Law. I watch a lot of his videos and it's entertaining, but I can't be a One Piece. Like if anything happened with Zoro, I might do a chapter review, but other than that, I'm not a One Piece dude. I'm gonna start doing webtoons more. So if you guys have any webtoons I need to read, I have plenty of webtoons I read. Hardcore Leveling, God of High School, Tower God, Sweet Home. I believe Netflix just did a live action, so I'm gonna check that out. So if you guys want to go watch Sweet Home on Netflix, go do that. It's basically the war ended and people have to survive. So yeah, I like people have a connotation about live action, but like when it comes to horror, scary stuff, since I can't say the goddamn word, I think it's easier to convert it to live action if it's an anime than if you did like something like Naruto or One Piece. So I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna try to check that out and see if it's good. Hopefully it is, because I really love the manga. I mean the webtoon. Damn, that's disrespectful. Also, I'm gonna do a video about the difference between webtoon and manga, and also I'm gonna do another video about the difference between the main characters, because I believe webtoons are more realistic main characters, and manga is just what makes it popular, like what people like, think they like. But whatever, I'm rambling. So I hope you guys have a nice day. I don't know how I spoke about webtoons for the past 2-3 minutes for no reason. So, oh yeah, subscribe if you like hearing me talk about something that have nothing to do with the video title that I have decided to put on this video. Subscribe if you like that, or if you don't, subscribe and maybe you just hate yourself, so you want to listen to me. So, yeah, comment down below where I can do better. Maybe I can shut the fuck up. Hopefully that's not what your comment is, but whatever. Subscribe, have fun, have a nice day, and whatever. Blah, blah, blah.